That's a Moen kitchen faucet. And unfortunately, the spigot cracked right off of the base. I tried soldering it back on and then putting a silicone seal after I soldered it, but it didn't hold. And then it had some other issues, so it was like, I'm just going to buy another one. So I'll open this one. This was $54 for this one, a Delta. And there it is. First thing you notice is, look at how thin these copper tubes are. They really cheapened it. It weighs like a feather. Pretty soon we're just going to get a garden hose nozzle and shove that out the sink, and that would last forever. A $6 garden nozzle. There was a slightly cheaper unit, and the difference was inside there was all plastic. This one has some metal and some screws. Who knows what's on the inside of this thing? Who knows? This handle on the Moen is very heavy. So it's some kind of solid brass, I would guess. Whereas this one, very light. Well, it's on. I already tightened these. You have to use like a wrench like this to tighten them. I use the same water lines. Hopefully they don't leak. If they do, then I have to buy new ones. Oh man, there's actually crimp in this. Oh no, never mind. Can't see under here. Simple as pie to install it. You just tighten those, put those plastic nuts on, make sure the thing is on straight, and then connect the water supply. And then of course, see if it leaks. If you get any leaks, then you gotta fix it. Tighten something, or whatever it takes. The pain in the ass part is the cleaning. Okay, let's get it out from under here. The previous one, I had to make this plate to secure it to the sink because there was only one secure point. I'll show you. I just clean up a mess and then I make another mess because I got another project. See, the only thing that held this in place was this centerpiece. But it was a big hole like this in the sink for water pipes to go in. So I had to make this thing that just fits right on top of there so I could tighten it against this. I don't need this for this one. This one is just the opposite. It tightens on these two sides, no water lines at all on the outside, and the two water lines are in the middle. It's a better way to do it. So even though this one is cheap and light, it might actually be better. Only time will tell. My cheap Chinese light comes in very handy. Thanks, BC Trucker, who gave that tip. It's like a $3 light. Yeah, this has a little bit of a crimp. It might have been in there like that. Uh-oh. Okay. It's the cold water. And this is the hot water. Turn it all the way open, then close it a little bit. Same here, that's all the way open, then close a little bit. Oh, I spent more time trying to solder that other one and fix it. So we're good. And there it is. The new faucet. So in conclusion, I like this so far. Even though it's 1/4-inch copper tubing coming in, it doesn't restrict the water flow, so I'm happy with that. Plus, this minor detail where the this thing rotates, where the spigot rotates, the spout rather, there's like a little rise from the base here before you get the seam between these two parts. So it's going to be harder for water to get inside there. So the seam is here, but it's right against the bottom of it's flush with the bottom of the plate. So water goes right in there. And then it makes it harder for this to turn over time. And that probably added to the reason why this thing broke, because you're always swiveling it by pushing on this. This gets real stiff. I didn't notice it being stiff, but so the new one is much less stiffer than this thing. So they may have cheapened the product. This is a Delta, by the way. They may have cheapened it, but I think they made it smarter. So maybe it'll last 10 years. Well, only time will tell.